So what's up, y'all? We back and y'all, I'm trying something new with my hair. And a lot of people been hating about it, but I like my shit. So yeah. So what? Oh, okay. And as y'all can see, bitch, it's bloated. Like it's literally nothing I can do to suck my stomach in. So with that being said, y'all know what we're talking about today. We're talking about what to do when you're bloated and how to, maneuver through your period and try to be on your weight loss journey, which is very hard. So, I've noticed that every month I get on my period, I tend to bloat and I tend to gain weight, which is a bad thing. But when you think about it, you have to realize your body is, detoxing itself. When a woman has their period, it's basically cleaning your system out. So your stomach is bloated. So like, it's really nothing you could do about it. It's bloated and you just gotta work your way through. But we do have tips to get you through this. So I'm not sure about everybody else's menstrual period, but I know that when mine's about to come, I kind of have symptoms beforehand. So I might cramp a little bit the week before or maybe 2 weeks before in advance. And so my first key to this is to get ahead of your period. So if you know your period coming and you know you have you have bad cramps, I suggest that you start taking medicine beforehand. Start, doping up and getting your cramps together before they actually come. Because when they do come, you sitting there looking stupid, crying like how I was the other day, because it's really nothing you could do about it. You want the pain to go away right then and there, and y'all already know that's just not how it works. So that's the first tip. So just try to stay ahead of your period. So if you know your period coming, maybe like a day before, and you feel like, oh, okay, it might be coming, go ahead and start taking your medicine so you can get your cramps under control. Like on a 3-hour period. Sometimes I do it every 3 hours. I take some medicine, and even if I'm not cramping, I like to take some medicine before, so I won't start cramping. So that's out the way. Second, working out really helps your period, you guys. Like, I hate to say it, because when I was in high school, I used to play sports all the time. And every time I would start my period, I would refuse to go to practice. Like, I'd be like, no, I'm not practicing. Until one day, my volleyball coach told me, she was like, if you work out, it'll make your cramps go away. And I didn't believe her. But once I started running and once I started working out, they literally just magically disappeared. And another thing it does, it helps like get that flow out. It helps like, let the blood flow out smoothly. It helps it come on out. And that allows your period to be over faster, because the exercise helps with cramping and bloating. So the next thing I do is I drink hella water. Like, I drink a lot of water on the daily, but when I'm on my period, I drink so much water. Like, I drink lots and lots of water, because water allows the blood to flush out smoothly. And then another thing that I have found out is that when you on your period, tampons, of course, we can't help but to wear tampons when we out and about, because pads some pads just don't look right in certain clothes. You don't want your pad to be showing. But when I'm at home and I'm in my room and I'm not around nobody, I wear pads and I drink lots of water, so it could just kind of, flush out and keep on flowing out, so that it could be over. And so now that I have started working out and, doing these tips, like, my period used be over in like maybe 3 to 4 days. Which before I was working out, my period would last like 5 to 7 days, which is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, y'all. But like, your body has to go through this. And like my grandma say, oh, girl, having a period is a good thing. So, yeah. Okay, so then another thing you could do is some detox water. So the detox water that I posted on my page is also very helpful with bloating. So if you take lemon, cucumber, and mint leaves and let it sit overnight in some water and then drink it the next day, drink all of it the next day, it's supposed to help reduce the bloating in your stomach or whatever like that. So with that being said, let's talk about our appetite on our period. So everybody know when your period come, you'll be so damn hungry. What was that? Sunday, y'all, I ate 3 cookies. Really, I have been craving chocolate chip cookies, y'all. I have really been craving chocolate chip cookies. And Saturday, me and my boyfriend went to Gringos, and we was in the town center, and I wanted a Great American cookie so bad, and he just refused to be patient and let me get it, so I ended up not getting it. So, with that being said, if I would have just gone ahead and got the 2 little cookies from Great American, I would have been over that craving. But since I didn't get it that day, I ended up going to McDonald's the next day. Earlier that day, I got 1 cookie. I was like, oh, okay, this is good. But then later on that night, I went back and got 2 more, y'all. So I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, now, why did I do that? But I didn't beat myself up about it because, like, one thing I noticed is if you try to deter yourself away from cravings, like, if you keep telling yourself, like, no, you don't need that. No, you don't need that. You're going to eventually eat it. Because it's like, that's just like somebody telling you, don't talk to that nigga. The more people tell you don't talk to him, that's going to make you want to talk to him so you can figure out why people telling you that. So if you keep telling yourself, no, you don't need that cookie. No, you don't need them chips. Eventually, you're going to eat the cookies and you're going to eat the chips. So you could just change your mindset about it. Like, think about it like this. Okay, say, oh, you don't need the cookie right now, but you can have the cookie later. Or use the cookie as your reward for the end of the week. Like, don't beat yourself up about it and don't put it in your head that you don't need something. Because that's what's going to make you want to eat it, like me. I ended up getting 3 chocolate chip cookies. And them McDonald's cookies is like 160 calories per cookies. Let's not even talk about the carbs. So when I finally got back to Austin, I hopped up on the scale and I already knew what was up. Like, I wasn't even finna sit here and be sad about why my weight was up because I already knew what I had did. Another thing, you just gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta be honest with what you eat and what you do. Because, like, so Saturday I had, what did I eat? Saturday I ate, what did I eat Saturday? Saturday morning, I had 3 pieces of grilled chicken. And then Saturday evening, I had Gringos. So I had like two grilled chicken breasts topped off with some white wine sauce and some shrimp and crawfish. And I had some Mexican rice on the side. And I ate some chips and queso. And I put the little chicken breast with the flour. I tell you, baby, I wish I could have that again, y'all, because I'm sitting up here getting hungry thinking about it. But so I feel like I didn't track over the weekend because some days you do need that little break to like not track and not focus on everything you're eating because it sometimes just makes you crazy. Like, I've been tracking since January, y'all, and sometimes I do get tired of it, but I really feel like it's a good way to like manage what you're eating. So I feel like on the regular, if I would have ate like that, I probably wouldn't have gained no weight. But with me being on my period, and my stomach bloated and my water weight is going up and down, that's what caused my weight to go up. Plus the food, of course. Let's not even talk about what I had Sunday. Sunday, y'all, I had some gumbo. I had like 4 pieces of bacon. I had like 3 eggs and a piece of toast. Y'all, that's why I be trying to stay away from home because I always eat way too much and I just can't help it. But it's good to go ahead and have those type of days so you can get them out your system, but we just can't keep doing it. You know, you can't keep doing it all the time. You gotta stick to the plan because the plan is what's going to happen, you know. So let's just go over the tips that I gave y'all for what I do when I'm on my period and I want to keep pushing through my weight loss journey. So boom, start taking your medicine beforehand. Do not wait till the day of to start taking your medicine because you're going to be crying and you're going to be feeling like, what the fuck? Shout out to those people. I cannot talk, y'all. Shout out to those people who don't have cramps. Y'all the real genius, okay? Second, what was the second one? The second one was workout. Like, when you're on your period, workout because that helps let the blood flow out quicker. And it helps your cramps a lot. Like, it helps to loosen those muscles. I'm telling y'all it helps because, like, I've been cramping all day today. And what I'm going to do is go work out real hard and we going to fix it. And then 3, detox water. If you put lemons, cucumbers, and mint leaves and let the water sit overnight, boom, the detox water helps with weight loss and getting rid of the bloating. Because, baby, this is not what's up. We need this back flat. Okay, and then 4. That was 4, yeah. And then 4, Get them cravings out your system. Don't keep telling yourself you don't need it. Just go ahead and eat it. But the key is when you do eat what you eat, you have to get back on track. The moment you don't get back on track, that's when you fucked up. Okay, I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all know I like to give it to y'all real raw on here because a lot of people be on Instagram and Instagram try to filter stuff, and I don't really like that because I know I done been through this journey. And I'm still going through it, and I know what works and what don't work for me. So I'm just gonna share that advice with y'all so y'all can know the difference between what works and sometimes what don't work. So I'm gonna repost the tips below, and this is what y'all need to do when y'all periods start, because we cannot have your period is supposed to come every month. So if every month your period comes and you get off track, you literally will be at the same point over and over again. And it took me like maybe 3 months to realize this, y'all. So it's like every time my period come, I wait a dish, shoom. And then by the end of the month, I'm back down. Then once again, hit a period come, shoom. Then we get it back down, and then period coming again, shoom. And then you get it back down. Like, we do not want to keep repeating those cycles, you guys. So with that being said, follow my tips, y'all. I'm not going to mislead y'all. And I will also put the link for the detox water below again, so y'all can go do that. And drink that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, drink lots. Oh, that was another tip. Drink lots of water. Make sure y'all drink y'all water to flush out all that nasty stuff. And with that being said, y'all, it's overdue. It's time for me to go clock in. So, thanks for tuning in, and please thumbs up and subscribe. Y'all know my vlogs be raw and unfiltered because I'm not playing, okay? All right, thanks for tuning in.